Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and become part of our growing family where we break down the biggest political stories from Zambia and across Africa. Today, we're diving into a controversial topic that has set tongues wagging nationwide. PEP President Tembo's sharp criticism of President Hichilema's latest national address. In Tembo's words, the address was deficient, lacking substance, direction, and urgency in tackling the pressing issues facing the nation. But is this just another political jab, or is there some truth to his assessment? Tembo, known for his bold and unfiltered commentary, did not hold back. Shortly after President Hichilema's address was aired, Tembo took to social media and press outlets to share his disappointment. He described the president's speech as vague, overly optimistic, and disconnected from the real hardships Zambians are currently enduring. In Tembo's view, the nation needed answers, action plans, and direct commitments, not vague political statements filled with lofty ideals. And while some may dismiss his critique as typical opposition rhetoric, many Zambians resonated with the tone of his message. Let's face it, Zambia is currently going through an economic rough patch. Rising prices, youth unemployment, a weakened kwacha, and power shortages have placed ordinary citizens under extreme pressure. So when a national address is delivered by the president, expectations are high. People want hope, yes, but they also want concrete solutions. They want to hear how food will be more affordable, how fuel prices will stabilize, and how job creation will move from being a promise to a reality. For Tembo, Hichilema's address fell far short of delivering that. Tembo criticized the president for allegedly focusing too much on international praise and partnerships while neglecting the harsh truths at home. He argued that while foreign investment and global diplomacy are vital, they must translate into tangible benefits for the average Zambian. According to Tembo, the president's speech sounded more like a report to the international community than a heartfelt message to his own people. Of course, opinions remain divided. Hichilema supporters argue that the president has done a tremendous job stabilizing the country's international reputation, repairing diplomatic bridges, and laying the groundwork for long-term economic growth. They say that he inherited a battered economy and has been working tirelessly to restore order. However, even among his sympathizers, there is a growing sense that the people are hungry for more direct engagement and measurable impact. In contrast, Tembo's message seems to speak to the everyday frustrations of Zambians who feel like they're being left behind. He accused the president of over-relying on technical language, sugarcoating national challenges, and failing to speak with the urgency that the moment demands. In his critique, Tembo asked the very questions many citizens are asking. Where are the jobs? When will the cost of living go down? How will ordinary people feel the impact of government reforms? Tembo also highlighted what he calls a disconnect between the presidency and the people. He suggested that Hichilema's government is becoming increasingly insulated, surrounded by advisors who are more concerned with appearance than with real change. He warned that if the administration does not shift gears soon, it could lose the confidence of the very people who voted it into power. Now, it's important to view all this in perspective. Every president faces criticism. It comes with the territory. And opposition leaders like Tembo have a role to play in holding the government accountable. But what makes this particular critique stand out is how it taps into a widespread mood of restlessness. It's not just political players who are speaking out, it's teachers, farmers, nurses, students, and business owners. People want leadership that connects, that listens, and that acts. President Hichilema has built his image on being a reformer, a listener, and a servant of the people. This moment offers him an opportunity to demonstrate that he still lives by those values. As the dust settles from the address and the noise of criticism continues, the ball is now in the president's court. Will he adjust? Will he clarify his vision and respond more directly to the frustrations of his people? Or will he risk allowing that precious connection with the citizenry to weaken? One thing is clear: Zambia stands at a critical point in its democratic journey. The voice of opposition is growing louder, and the expectations on leadership are greater than ever. In a country with such potential, people want to see more than speeches, they want to see progress. Thanks for watching. If you found this discussion insightful, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more powerful and thought-provoking stories. What do you think? Was Tembo right to call the address deficient, or was it a fair representation of progress in difficult times? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay hopeful.